Good afternoon. Here is Newsline on Melody 100.7 FM Ibadan. I am Bolabad Kale. First, let's check out the major headlines. EFCC recovered 500 billion naira, secured 7,000 convictions under my watch, says Tinubu. Customs unveil digital vehicle verification platform to curb smuggling. Labour gives federal government 4 weeks to end varsity crisis. On the foreign scene, Japan gets first ever woman prime minister. And in the exciting world of sport, NFF confirms Eagles USA friendlies off. And now, the news in details. President Bola Tinubu on Monday praised the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission's strides in an anti-fight, saying the agency secured 7,000 convictions and recovered 500 billion naira fraud proceeds in 2 years. Speaking through Vice President Kazem Shentima at the opening of the 7th EFCC NJI Capacity Building Workshop for Justice and Judges on Monday in Abuja, Tinubu said his administration remained committed to empowering anti-graft agencies to deliver tangible results, citing the EFCC performance as a clear example. According to a statement by the EFCC spokesman Dele Oyewale, Tinubu said the commission had recorded over 7,000 convictions in the first 2 years of his administration and recovered assets worth more than 500 billion naira. Oyewale said recovered proceeds of crime by the agencies have been plowed back into the economy to fund critical social investment programs, including the student loan and consumer credit scheme. The president said the government's anti-corruption drive would also succeed if all arms of government worked in synergy, stressing that judges play an indispensable role in ensuring accountability and public trust in the justice system. The Nigeria Customs Service on Monday took a major step towards modernizing its operation with the official launch of the Custom Verification Management System, a digital platform designed to enable Nigerians verify the clearance and duty payment status of imported vehicles within minutes. Unveiling the platform at the Customs headquarters in Abuja, the Comptroller General of Customs, Adewale Adeniyi, said the initiative represents a bold step in the service's ongoing reform drive aimed at improving transparency, accountability, and efficiency in customs operations. According to him, the new verification system was developed in partnership with the Trade Modernization Project, an indigenous technology firm, AfriPoint Consult, to address long-standing challenges associated with vehicle clearance and documentation. The Academic Staff Union of Universities and the Nigeria Labour Congress have united in the move to fight for lasting solution to the incessant instability in academic calendar of universities in the country. This is as the NLC issued a 4-week ultimatum to the government to conclude negotiations with all academic and non-academic unions in higher institutions of learning. The NLC on Monday met with the leadership of the Academic Staff Union of Universities, Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities, Colleges of Education Academic Staff Union, Academic Staff Union of Polytechnics, Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Polytechnics, among others, over the ongoing strike in universities and other concerns raised by workers in tertiary institutions nationwide. The NLC had invited all union leaders across various tertiary institutions of learning nationwide to a meeting in order to find lasting solutions to issues stemmed from failed negotiation with the federal government. You'd recall that ASU National President Professor Chris Piwona announced the strike at a press briefing at the University of Abuja on Sunday following the expiry of the 14-day ultimatum issued to the government on September 28, 2025. The union cited unresolved issues relating to staff welfare, infrastructure, salary arrears, and implementation of the 2009 ASU FGN agreement. Thank you for staying tuned. Newsline returns shortly after this break.
Doing business without advertising is like winking at a girl in the dark. Do not be like a potential bachelor who is busy cutting an eye for a beautiful lady in a very dark room. Give your business the much needed publicity it deserves. Come do business with us by advertising your goods and services on Melody 100.7 FM Ibadan, and let's use our platform to uplift your own. Advertise with us by contacting our marketing department at number 2 MB Makpaderu Street, Bodewasimi, Basharun, Ibadan, Oyo State, Nigeria. Telephone 0915 500 107. That is 0915 500 1007. You can also follow us on all our social media platforms at Melody 107 FM. At Melody FM Ibadan, we help make your business to blow. Yaga yaga. Melody FM, your real home of entertainment. Stay cool.
This melody.
Welcome back. You are still listening to Newsline and Melody 100.7 FM. And now to business news. Nigerians consumed a total of 613.62 million litres of premium motor spirit, popularly known as petrol, for transportation, power, generation and other domestic uses between October 2024 and October 10, 2025. This is according to fresh data obtained from the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, obtained by our correspondent on Monday in Abuja. Despite the ramp-up in operations at the Dangote Petroleum Refinery and other local plants, imported petrol still accounted for a larger share of the country's total fuel supply during the period under review. Out of the total 613.62 million litres of premium motor spirit consumed between October 2024 and October 10, 2025, the NMDPRA data revealed that 236.08 million litres were supplied by domestic refineries, while 377.54 million litres came through imports. Moving on now to the foreign scene, Japan got its first woman prime minister on Tuesday after Sanai Taikachi, a China hawk and social conservative, forged an 11th-hour coalition deal. Japan's fifth premier in as many years will lead a minority government and has a bulging entree, not least a scheduled visit by the United States President Donald Trump next week. The lower house of parliament appointed Takaichi, an admirer of Margaret Thatcher, as a prime minister on Tuesday after she unexpectedly won a slim majority in the first round of voting. The upper house then voted in her favor, although in a runoff after Takaichi fell short of a majority. Takaichi will formally take office after meeting the emperor later. In entertainment, Priscilla Ojo, daughter of Nollywood actress Iyabo Ojo, and her husband, Tanzanian singer Juma Jokes, have returned to Nigeria with their newborn son Rakim. The family's arrival was marked by a grand celebration hosted by Iyabo Ojo, featuring traditional drummers, singing, and dancing. Priscilla, visibly emotional, appeared surprised as she walked into the festive atmosphere, while Juma Jukes proudly carried baby Rakim in his arms. Joining in the celebration, entrepreneur and Priscilla's godmother, Chioma Ikoku, popularly known as Chioma Good Air, was also present. And finally, in the exciting world of sports, this afternoon, the Nigerian Football Federation has confirmed the cancellation of the Super Eagles' planned friendly matches against Venezuela and Colombia in the United States following the team's qualification for the 2026 World Cup playoffs. NFF Director of Communication, Dr. Ademola Lajire, said the decision was inevitable after the Super Eagles secured a playoff spot. He said it is bound to happen. If they qualify for the playoffs, there is no way they can participate in the playoffs on November 13th and 16th and still play their friendlies. The two friendlies, arranged through NFF's FIFA match agent, Jairo Panchan of Eurodata Sports, were originally scheduled for November 16th and November 14th and November 18th in Houston, Texas and New York, respectively. Nigeria were set to face Venezuela at the Shell Stadium before taking on Colombia at the Citi Field Stadium in Queens. We've come to the end of Newsline and Melody 100.7 FM, but before we wrap up, here is a recap of the major headlines. EFCC recovered 500 billion naira, secured 7,000 convictions under my watch, says Tinubu. Customs has unveiled digital vehicle verification platform to curb smuggling. Labour gives federal government 4 weeks to end varsity crisis. On the foreign scene, we told you Japan gets first ever prime minister. And in the world of sports, NFF confirms Eagles USA friendly off. Do well to follow us across all social media platforms for more news stories and excellent programming. Newsline was compiled and produced by Kudirat Akim Akpampa and Bobola Egunfemi and is edited by Eyitayo Olushola. I am Mobola. Bad day, Kale. Good afternoon, and thank you for listening.
FM. Stay cool with Melody.
Melody FM, Bashoron Ibadan. Ó kọjá ìròyìn ní ìkànnì Melody 100.7 FM Ìbàdàn.
Ẹ̀kaàsán, Akojopo Iroyin la mọ́ wá sí etí ìgbọ̀yìn níkànnì Melody 100.7 FM Ìbàdàn. Olabisi Ọládìméjì ńlọníròyìn yín. Ṣáájú ẹgbẹ́ kókó tó wà nínú ìròyìn. Àjọ EFCC gba 500 bílíọ̀nù náírà lábẹ́ ìṣàkóso Ààrẹ Bọ́lá Tinubu. Àjọ aṣọ́bodè ṣiṣẹ́ lójú ojú òpó tí wọ́n ti máa fi orúkọ ọkọ̀ ayọ́kẹ́lẹ́ sílẹ̀. Àjọ NLC fún ìjọba àpapọ̀ ní gbèdéke ọ̀sẹ̀ 4 láti yanjú ọ̀rọ̀ ilé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga fásitì. Orílẹ̀-èdè Japan ní obìnrin fún ìgbà àkọ́kọ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí olóòtú ìjọba. Àjọ NFF ti gbégi lé ìdíje ọlọ́rẹ̀ẹ́sọ̀rẹ́ láàrin ikọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ agbábọ́ọ̀lù Super Eagles tí ó wáyé ní ilẹ̀ Amẹ́ríkà. Ní báyìí, ìròyìn ọ̀hún rèé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́. Ààrẹ Bọ́lá Tinubu ní ọjọ́ Ajé Monday ti gbé òṣùbà káre fún àjọ EFCC. Ó ní àjọ ọ̀hún ti mú èèyàn tó tó 500, wọ́n sì ti gba owó tó tó 500 bílíọ̀nù náírà láàrin ọdún méje. Igbákejì ààrẹ ló ń gbẹnu ìjọba àpapọ̀ sọ ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀hún níbi ìpàdépọ̀ àwọn ètò ìdájọ́ àti adájọ́ nílùú Àbújá. Tinubu ní ìṣàkóso òun ni yóò túnbọ̀ láti máa ro àjọ òun lágbára sí i. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí àtẹ̀jáde láti ẹnu agbẹnusọ fún àjọ EFCC Délé Oyèwálé, gẹ́gẹ́ bí àtẹ̀jáde ọ̀hún ṣe sọ, ó ní ìṣèjọba ààrẹ Bọ́lá Tinubu ti ṣe àkọsílẹ̀ àwọn tó tó 7,000 tí ọwọ́ àjọ ọ̀hún ti bà. Ó ní owó tó tó 500 bílíọ̀nù náírà sì ti wà ní àkọsílẹ̀ lábẹ́ ìṣàkóso ààrẹ Bọ́lá Tinubu tí àjọ ọ̀hún ti gbà láàrin ọdún 2. Àjọ aṣọ́bodè ní ọjọ́ ajé Monday gbé ìgbésẹ̀ tó lákin lórí sísọ àwọn iṣẹ́ wọn di ti ayé òde òní bí wọ́n ṣe ṣe ìfilọ́lẹ̀ ojú òpó tí yóò máa fi orúkọ àwọn ọkọ̀ sílẹ̀ láti dẹ́kun mímọ́ gbé ọkọ̀ wọ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà lọ́nà àìtọ́. Wọ́n ṣe ìfilọ́lẹ̀ ojú òpó náà ní ọ́fíìsì àpapọ̀ àjọ ọ̀hún nílùú Àbújá. Adarí àjọ aṣọ́bodè Adéwálé Adéníyì ní ìgbésẹ̀ ọ̀hún ló ṣàpèjúwe àtúnṣe àti ìlọsíwájú fún àjọ ọ̀hún. Gẹ́gẹ́ bí ó ṣe sọ, ó ní ìlànà tuntun yìí náà ló wà ní ìbáṣepọ̀ pẹ̀lú ilé-iṣẹ́ Trade Modernization Project àti ilé-iṣẹ́ Indigenous Technology Firm Afripoint Consult. Ó ní eléyìí ní láti dojúkọ àwọn ìṣòro tó ti ń kojú àjọ ọ̀hún láti ọjọ́ pípẹ́. Ẹgbẹ́ ASUU àti àjọ NLC ti parapọ̀ láti jà fún ọ̀nà àbáyọ ọlọ́jọ́ pípẹ́ fún ètò ẹ̀kọ́ ìyún tí ó ní í ṣe pẹ̀lú ilé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga fásitì lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà. Eléyìí ló wáyé lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí àjọ NLC fún ìjọba àpapọ̀ ní gbèdéke ọ̀sẹ̀ 4 láti yanjú ìdúnàádúrà láàrin àwọn àti ẹgbẹ́ ASUU àti ẹgbẹ́ àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ ilé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga yòókù. Àjọ NLC ní ọjọ́ ajé Monday ni wọ́n ṣe ìpàdé pọ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹgbẹ́ ASUU, SANU, ASUP àti àwọn ẹgbẹ́ tó kù. Àjọ NLC ti pe ìpàdé pọ̀ ọ̀hún wípé ó ti pe àwọn àjọ àti adarí àwọn ẹgbẹ́ lẹ́ka ètò ẹ̀kọ́ lórí ọ̀nà àbáyọ ọlọ́jọ́ pípẹ́. Àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn òun náà lẹ́ ń gbọ́ yìí ní ìkànnì Melody 100.7 FM Ìbàdàn.
Ǹjẹ́ ìwọ mọ̀ pé ká máa ṣòwò láì ṣe ìpolówó ọjà bí ìgbà téèyàn ń ṣẹ́jú nínú òkùnkùn ni kò ní yọ? Ìpolówó ọjà làgúnmu òwò. Ẹ má dàbí ọ̀dọ́kùnrin tí ń ṣẹ́jú sọ̀sọ̀rọ̀ lọ́mọge nínú òkùnkùn. Ẹ polówó ọjà yín bó ti yẹ. Ẹ wá bá wa dòwò pọ̀ ní ìkànnì Melody 100.7 FM Ìbàdàn. Nípa pípolówó ọjà yín ká sì fi tiwa gbé tiyín lárugẹ. Ẹ kàn sí ẹ̀ka ìpolówó ọjà wa níléeṣẹ́ wa tó wà ní ojúlé kejì MB Mápàdérun Bódè Wàásìmí Báṣọ̀run Ìbàdàn nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà. Ẹ sì lè pè wá sórí ẹ̀rọ ìbáraẹnisọ̀rọ̀ 0915 500 107 lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí 0915 500 107. Bákan náà lẹ́tún lè kàn sí wa lórí àwọn ìtàkùn ayélujára wa @Melody 107 FM ní ìkànnì Melody FM Ìbàdàn. À ń polówó ọjà tó kòwò yóò sì búrẹ́kẹ́. Melody FM ìkànnì àgbọ́dúnú ẹ mọ̀ gbádùn ẹ̀ṣọ́.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ padà. Àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn ṣì ń tẹ̀síwájú níkànnì Melody 100.7 FM Ìbàdàn. Ní báyìí ìròyìn ní ẹ̀ka okòòwò. Orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ń lo jálá epo pẹtiró tó tó mílíọ̀nù 7,503 mílíọ̀nù fún ìgbòkègbodò ọkọ̀ ẹ̀rọ amúnáwá àti àwọn nǹkan míì tí wọ́n fi epo pẹtiró ṣe láàrin oṣù kẹwàá ọdún 2024 sí ọjọ́ kẹwàá oṣù kẹwàá ọdún 2025. Èyí ló wà ní ìbámu pẹ̀lú àjọ tó mójútó ọ̀rọ̀ epo rọ̀bì lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà tí wọ́n fi léde fún àwọn oníròyìn ní ọjọ́ ajé Monday. Ìròyìn ní ẹ̀ka amúlùdùn. Priscilla Òjó, ọmọ bíbí inú òṣèré orí ìtàgé Ìyábọ̀ Òjó àti ọkọ rẹ̀, akọrin ní orílẹ̀‐èdè Tanzania Juma Jux ti padà dé sí orílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà pẹ̀lú ọmọ wọn tuntun Rakim. Ìyábọ̀ Òjó ṣe ayẹyẹ láti gbà wọ́n lálejò pẹ̀lú orin, ìlù àti ijó. Ayẹyẹ ọ̀hún náà ni ó mú inú Priscilla dùn tí ọkọ rẹ̀ Juma Jux sì gbé ọmọ wọn dání nínú fọ́nrán tí wọ́n fi sí orí ẹ̀rọ ayélujára. ní báyìí ìròyìn eré ìdárayá. Àjọ NFF ti fi ìdí ẹ̀ múlẹ̀ pé àwọn ti gbégi lé ìdíje ọlọ́rẹ̀ẹ́sọ̀rẹ́ láàrin Super Eagles Venezuela àti Colombia eléyìí tó yẹ kó wáyé nílẹ̀ Amẹ́ríkà. Adarí àjọ NFF fún ètò ìròyìn Dókítà Adédàmọ́lá Ọlájíire ní ìpinnu ọ̀hún ló ṣe kókó fún ẹgbẹ́ agbábọ́ọ̀lù Super Eagles. Ó ní kò sí bí wọn ó ṣe gbá bọ́ọ̀lù ní ọjọ́ 13 àti ọjọ́ 16 oṣù kọkànlá tí wọ́n sì tún wá lọ gbá ti ọlọ́rẹ̀ẹ́sọ̀rẹ́ ọ̀hún. Kò ní jù báyìí lọ lórí àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn fún tọ̀sán tòní, àmọ́ kí n tó máa lọ ẹgbọ́ àwọn kókó tó wà nínú ìròyìn tá a mú wá lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí i. Àjọ EFCC gba $500 bílíọ̀nù lábẹ́ ìṣàkóso ààrẹ Bọ́lá Tinubu. Àjọ aṣọ́bodè ṣíṣọ́ lójú ojú òpó tí wọ́n ti máa fi orúkọ ọkọ̀ ayọ́kẹ́lẹ́ sílẹ̀. Àjọ NLC fún ìjọba àpapọ̀ ní gbèdéke ọ̀sẹ̀ 4 láti yanjú ọ̀rọ̀ ilé ẹ̀kọ́ fásitì lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà. Orílẹ̀‐èdè Japan ní obìnrin fún ìgbà àkọ́kọ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí olóòtú ìjọba. Àjọ NFF ti gbégi lé ìdíje ọlọ́rẹ̀ẹ́sọ̀rẹ́ láàrin ẹgbẹ́ agbábọ́ọ̀lù Super Eagles Venezuela àti Colombia. Èyí lópin àkójọpọ̀ ìròyìn fún tọ̀sán tòní. Kudrat Hakeem Apampa àti Bọ́bọ́lá Egunfẹ́mi ni wọ́n kó ìròyìn ọ̀hún jọ. Èyítáyọ̀ Olúṣọlá ńlọlọ́ọ̀tún ìròyìn. Ọlábísí Ọládìméjì ló mú ìròyìn ọ̀hún wá sí etí ìgbọ̀yín. Ẹ káàsán lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí. Ẹ ṣé tẹ̀ ń gbọ́ ìkànnì Melody 100.7 FM Ìbàdàn.